Hello my friends, I'm going to be doing a ribbon pour today, but before I get to that, let me quickly announce that on Sunday, July 9th, I'm going to be giving you a preview of my auction items. And I've decided, rather than do a live auction, I'm going to do a 3-day auction on my Facebook art page, CHRISTINEJ Artworks, and I'll give you all the information, the exact dates and times and how it'll work on Sunday. So check back if you're interested in seeing what will be in the auction. So today I'm going to be pouring over this. It's kind of interesting, but I don't love the colors, so I'm saying goodbye to it. I'm using Artist Loft Ready Mix pouring paints. I usually like to do black background for my ribbon pours, but I don't have any black, so I'm using gray. I think I bought this thinking it was black. But that should be interesting. And blues. I love blues. You can hardly go wrong with them. We'll see how they look on the gray. I've got some cobalt, metallic cobalt, cerulean blue, and bright blue, but I lightened it with some white because I felt it was too dark to go with that base coat, so it's a little brighter. That's it. Those are the colors, and got my base coat here. And the reason they're in cups is because I did extend them with a Floetrol and Glue mix, and I do that for a couple of reasons. I think it may be a little more economical. I use 1-to-1 paint to my mix, which I will detail down below, as always. But also, I think the added glue helps the lines stay. I've done some ring and ribbons straight out of the bottle, and they work pretty good, but they tend to migrate some. With this glue and Floetrol mix, it seems to stay in place better, so that's what I do. And it doesn't seem to affect the color in any way, so that's kind of my MO and my go-to when I use these paints. Okay, I'm gonna get all this out that I can. Okay, and you want to spread it around almost to the edges, but not completely, because I'll be doing a lot more tilting after I apply the ribbons. I forgot a cup. One moment. I see a lot of bubbles there. Let's see if I just mixed this up. Yeah, they're still there. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let me see a clump. Something there I don't want in my painting. All right, let's move this aside and set up the cup. I think I'll do 2 layers of each color. Starting with that beautiful cobalt. That is so pretty. Cerulean and bright blue. I don't love the cobalt and the bright blue together, but what can you do? Maybe 3 layers. I'll go back to the blue, the cerulean, and finish with the metallic. The cobalt has a very very much a green cast to it. But, you know, green and blue are right next to each other on the color wheel, so it should be fine. Okay, there we go. Get this back in place. And here we go. I like to apply in a figure 8 motion, overlapping, and then I get a little nutty with it. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's pretty on the gray. I like to get all the paint out of the cup, get little skinny ribbons. The more you add, the more dimensional it will look. Okay. I would have preferred it on black, I'm sure, for contrast. But I didn't have any. I had a little tiny bit, but not enough for this purpose. In the light, what I'm looking at almost looks gray. I mean, it is gray. It almost looks brown, but it's not. And when it gets in normal light, I'm sure it will appear. It's charcoal gray that it is. Just gotta get down there. Look at those wonderful sides. I think I could be done. I think I'm happy with the composition, and got good coverage all around. There's a couple of little gaps on the corners, but I come back with a solid color and paint those in when it's dry. So once I'm pleased with the composition on the top of the canvas, I don't worry about any little gaps. All right, let me bring you in. I love those skinny little lines there. Yeah. That cobalt, you can see the green cast to it. But it works. I think it goes together nicely. So there we have it. Easy peasy ribbon pour with ready mixed paints. Okay, my friends, I hope to have another video for you tomorrow, and then Sunday, as I said, will be my auction preview. So I hope to see you then. Bye now.